BK.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
And Sam.
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula.
Macaroni and cheese hot dog.
Ryan. I am the worst DJ ever with Eric.
We're the champions of the world!
104.1 KRB.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Houston, Texas. It is Tuesday. It's July 15th of 2025. It's 5:59 a.m. in 9 seconds. So, 6 more seconds now. It took me 3 seconds to say that.
3, 2, 1.
Boom!
6
6 o'clock on the dot. Here we are. Roula, Ryan, Eric, and Ahmad. Special K's out. Sam's out. It's summertime. Maybe you're out. Maybe you're listening to us from somewhere else. Maybe far, far away. Overseas, it's the afternoon show. We'd be doing a show at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
If we were in Europe.
Yeah, that's true. We're there
If we did a road show in Europe, it'd be like a 1, 2, or 3 p.m. start for us.
I'd like that.
But here in Houston, it'd be 6 a.m. Pretty cool.
I'm getting the feeling a lot of people are. Yesterday, you did something really sweet. You went to drop your kids off at the airport, and you were telling us that at 6 a.m. it wasn't bad. Last night, my daughter came in to visit. She's going on a little trip with her mom, but she's got a day here in Houston with me today. And her flight came in at 8:40. Got out of the airport 10:40. Unbelievable.
Wait, where did you pick her up from?
IAH.
No,
Terminal D.
Terminal D for
Yep.
dog?
Filmed a video of it last night. And I was,
So
I
did
was
she
ready
get-
to post it, but I was so angry. I'm like, I've learned never post when you're angry. I was like, what the blank is up with IH
what was
and
the
blah, blah,
problem?
blah, blah, blah. I have no idea.
Were
I
you stuck
don't
in
know
traffic
why.
or was it a baggage claim problem?
No, it was traffic.
Oh, man, that's
Going in and out of the airport. It was insane. I'm like, I don't know why. Why is IH such a nightmare all the time?
I don't know, man. I've had some really good luck. When I came in from my Greece trip, we got out of there fast yesterday, in and out fast.
I feel like Sunday nights, Monday nights are bad
Maybe
Good
so.
grief.
at
Maybe so.
nighttime because people are getting back. They want to go back to work on Tuesday or Monday.
Right, and it's summertime.
And then
thinking,
Thursday,
oh,
Friday's
Tuesday
bad in
start.
the morning trying to pack or trying to get park.
Oh, yeah, it's a park.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
if
you
you're
gotta do
picking up
those.
somebody from baggage claim, they are militant. You cannot stop for more than like seconds.
Oh, yeah, no, because they used to let
Seconds.
you kind of park it out there for
They're
a while.
stopping now?
They've gone on and off over the years. So they're back to saying, keep it moving. But I have change of subject here because yesterday, I know, Eric, you had a big day. I have a gift for you.
Oh.
What was Eric's big day yesterday, guys? You know?
Not anniversary.
Not his birthday, not his anniversary. Although, did we miss that? July 7.
No, July 1st. We did
Oh,
that.
July 1st.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, but I was out. But so
Yeah,
happy
oh, yeah,
anniversary.
yeah.
Is
So
this
you and your wifey got?
A house.
house?
Yeah.
Yay.
They officially closed on a house. And what do you do when you get a house? You break bread in your new house.
Ooh.
So I brought you a
That's a big piece of
sourdough the
bread.
size of a globe from Bread Man for you to
Wow.
break bread
That is
in your
a
new
big
house.
loaf of bread.
Oh, man, that's
Where's
big
your
sucker.
giant bread knife?
I know.
Hey, I got to cut.
Did I ever do a video on that, Ahmad?
I don't know. It was just giant.
What did I bring in here? I brought 3 different kinds of breads or something.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't even know what kind of bread it was, but the bread knife that we have is
That was
insane.
that was a sword.
That was
It
like a
looked
Game
like a
of
katana
Thrones.
sword.
You need cutlery in
Yeah, it
there.
was
That's how she
amazing.
killed the bad guy in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Really?
I
With a
forget
bread knife?
the chick's name. She stabbed him with that.
Giant. So anyway, that's exciting. So now that you've officially closed on your house, when do you actually move?
Probably a couple weeks.
Moving sucks.
Now, how long have you been in your
We
last
gotta-
place?
We've got to change some things that we want.
Oh, you're
My wife's-
tweaking it.
My wife's picky,
Okay.
and she has the means to do it, so she's gonna. Plus, I want to. I love movie rooms since that's my hobby.
The
Streaming.
one thing I know about Eric and Negi's relationship in their marriage, if they move, is it has to have a movie room or Eric won't
Yeah,
move.
so I'll build
It's the
one.
one thing he's asked for this whole marriage. I need a movie room.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be big.
Right.
It just has to be a place to have a big TV or a big screen or something.
How long were you in the last place?
A couple of years.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think over 2 years. Yeah, because we sold the house because somebody made an offer we couldn't refuse,
Too good to refuse.
and we're building the place, the high rise, to invest and flip it and sell it. And then because we put 2 units together, so it's a nice big unit up in the sky.
But then you realize, oh, we're going to live here now because this person unexpectedly is buying our house.
Yeah, as a Texans player, so we're like, all right, you take that, and we'll live there. And then I think the kids are like, it's funny, all of our friends, like your kids love it. They love the high rise.
Because to
Get up
them,
in
it's
the
like an
sky.
adventure. That it's not the norm to have a friend that lives in a high rise. The norm in my child's world is to be in the neighborhood around our house. So coming to your house is like, going to
Yeah, it's just different.
like a different scene. I mean, it's
Houston,
like a different
Texas,
vibe.
Not a whole lot of people live in high rises. You know what I mean?
Well,
it might be
I don't
apartment
know.
complexes.
I would debate you on that because look how many are popping up and they're full.
True.
Everybody's living in a high rise. It seems like, my God,
Maybe
every
they're
time there's one going up, I go, who's going to fill that? And then before you know it, it's filled.
Maybe they're like 20 and 30-year-olds.
What?
You know what I mean?
They can afford that? A
You
20
feel
or
it?
30-year-old?
Probably. I mean, some of these high rises aren't that expensive.
It always
but
blows
Just
my
because
mind,
it's
though.
high rise doesn't mean it's like crazy
It could be
expensive.
rentals. There's that one on, was it Timmon? Or no, Wesleyan?
mid-rise.
Wesleyan over there, but they're by Central Market. That's
Okay.
a rental. It looks really nice and cool looking, but that's not to own. That's to rent.
What's the max supposed to be to be called the mid-rise? Like 8 stories or something? Because there's mid-rises and there's high-rises.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mid-rise, I think, only has like 10 floors, I believe, maybe.
I think we have like 30-some.
Yeah, y'all have a lot.
I always, when I see people, and I'm not a jealous person, hey, if you've done well for yourself, more power to you. But I'll be over at City Center, maybe grabbing a bite to eat or getting something to take home. And I see all these people that are probably in their mid-20s and they're living there. And I'm like, man, when I was in my mid-20s, I was living in a garage. Not a garage apartment, a garage. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
20s is
how
different.
successful? How do these, I mean, they must
chose
just
radio.
be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
join
that
the
was
club.
that was it right there. You
Ahmad's
know?
like, you see
Join
guys
the
his age.
club.
How old are you
Yeah.
now, Ahmad? 26?
26.
Yeah.
You see 26-year-olds out there probably have some of these places.
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
don't forget, maybe some of them have roommates, guys. That totally helps.
And their parents are rich.
Would take a roommate over in my apartment right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in City Center, there could be some apartments there that are totally reasonable if you've got a roommate.
Right.
Or listen, we are living in a world where the jobs out of college are way different than they were when
Yeah.
you graduated, Ryan. I mean,
These people are successful. I was not.
They're getting a good amount of money right out of the gate for whatever they're supposed to be going into. Now, look, there's a lot that aren't, but there's a lot that are, and there's a reason why all these places are full. They're all full.
I'm so confused. I hear, when Christina was here, she's like, you guys don't understand how hard it is to get a house and how hard it is to
To find an apartment.
find a job and stuff. People are, my son says the same thing. It's harder to get jobs. Your daughter probably thinks the same way.
Oh,
I mean,
she's
in a different
hustling.
field, but
Yeah, but she's doing a
does she
million
do for
different
money?
jobs.
What does she do for money, Ryan? What's her
So-
steady income stream? Like waiting tables or something?
She's been
or
doing a lot
childcare?
of demo work. Like she will go in, whether it be like a Specs or something, and she'll work for an alcohol company
Trying to hustle, just trying to
and
do it.
hustle that. Like she
You
just
mean promotional work?
promotional work. Yeah.
Okay.
So San Diego Comic-Con is like the biggest thing on earth as far as comic
been,
shows.
2 weeks or so.
Yeah. No, I think it's
Because we were there last year in San Diego the week after.
Is that right?
so
August
she
1st.
is going to be a hostess at that next week or in 10
Whenever.
days or something. She got like a big gig with that. She's done some things that I'm not allowed to talk about because they've not aired yet.
Oh.
And if I said something,
Don't do
she'd
that.
be in a lot of trouble. So she's I'm really proud of her. I mean, she's hustling, doing a million different things, trying to live the dream.
You
But
gotta
it's
do what
it's
you
tough.
gotta do. I've been the guy that takes pictures of you when you walk into the zoo. I've been the HEB bakery guy. I've called the throw ups at Astros games. I've
Yeah,
done it
you
all.
worked
Taco
at
Bell?
Minute
Is
Park
there a
when I was
code?
back in
Bell.
Park.
Wait, Ahmad, is there a code? Like if somebody throws up, is there like code word for puke?
No, I just say, hey, someone threw up in section 123. Where you at? Where you at?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
the walk-
See, I
dang,
would lie
that
and
is
say, hey, I
nasty.
think there's something looks like a mess over, and that way they go to it.
Yeah, because they did
Or-
not want to go to it.
Yeah.
They were so pissed that like a
my
19-year-old
God. You
was
should just-
telling them.
There's
like,
a
go
girl
clean it
in
up.
section 123. Her top is off.
Can you
She's
help her
really
find
hot.
Can you help her find her bra?
Yeah. When they get there,
I
like,
got
oh,
you. I
man.
got you. I'm in 348, but I got you.
Now listen, what if you are back in your time that you worked at Minute Maid Park then, now it's Dyken Park. If somebody did unfortunately get sick to their stomach like that, Ahmad, and there was a mess, what happens to the people around there? Like what if it's like in their space? They have to move? Do y'all move them? Did you move them?
I don't remember because they were really good about cleaning it up quickly.
Quick.
So it was never like too much of like you might have to stand in the aisle for a little bit while they clean it
I mean, think
up.
about it, like my hometown, Ottawa, Illinois, was like 24,000 people or something. And every night, that Dyken Park is like 39,000 people. I mean,
More than
that
your
is-
town.
Yeah.
They have to have everything there. That's why like Ross would be, firefighters would get in there and they'd have police, and it's like they have to have its own world there. Its
Right.
own city
Yeah,
is
you're
right
right.
there. Same with NRG, 75,000
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Think about that.
Well, that was like the big
Stuff people
shocker.
Think about.
When we moved here from Montoursville, Pennsylvania as kids, our very first weekend here, we got to go see an Astros game, and they were still in the Dome. And walking in from a town of 4,000 into the Dome, which held like, 50,000, our jaws just dropped. We're like, oh my God, this is a different world.
Well, when you look at the state of Texas, I was talking about this when I was on vacation overseas with my family, trying to explain to them how big our city is. you're driving for an hour and you're still in Houston and you haven't moved that far depending on the traffic and blah, blah, blah. And I was trying to explain to them, I seen that map. You put the state of Texas over Europe, and we cover the majority of Europe.
That's so crazy.
And that's just our one state. I mean, we cover all of Germany. You've got most of France, like half of France. You got Belgium, the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, half of that. We got half of Austria. I mean, we don't cover all of Europe, of course, but we cover a significant amount. If you just put the state of Texas over Europe,
there's two guys that came here from London or England.
The two guys that eat
on TikTok. Yeah, they eat. And they were in Louisiana, and they're like, they try and tell their people back home. They're like, you guys don't understand because you guys make fun of Americans because a lot of them never been to Europe and never seen all these different countries. They are so huge that each state is a country.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't. People in other countries, Europe, don't understand how big the United States really is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't understand California, New York. It takes a long time to get. There, it's crazy. They don't understand that Germany, and they can get there in an hour on a plane.
Yeah, but it's like
Here,
what, 5.5 hours
we
from
get
New
to
York
Dallas
to LA?
in an hour. That's like us. It's like
or they'll drive a couple hours. They're a different country.
yeah.
I feel like if they, not until one of them decides to really buckle down. Like I had family in Australia that had planned a whirlwind trip to come to the States. They wanted to see us here in Houston. They wanted to go to Vegas. They wanted to go to Disney World in Florida. And they wanted to go to New York City. So they planned that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went on to go to Greece. They had been planning this once in a lifetime vacation for I don't know how many years.
That'd be fun.
And it wasn't until you sit and you plan that as a foreigner, probably, you're like, holy crap. Wait, it's a 4-hour plane ride from here to there. And I mean, I can't imagine how much that trip must have cost them, y'all.
Yeah.
Because just for us to go to New York for 4 days, we're like, oh my God, that was so expensive.
And then you had Disney World.
They
and
did
then you
Disney
had
World,
Vegas.
they did New York, they did Vegas, they did Houston, and then they went to Greece. But Greece was almost half free because they stay at Grandpa's house.
By average, we average everything out. It's probably $300 a night for a hotel.
More.
I'm
New
saying
York
because Houston's cheap.
and Vegas,
But Vegas,
I
you
would
can
go
find
5.
Vegas, you can find some cheaper.
They're not going to go cheap. They weren't going to go to a Motel 6 in Vegas.
I mean, Vegas is some of those places you can get for like $280, $250.
I guess
still a
depending on
lot
if
of
you're
money.
going, if you're going when it's not.
I know it's expensive, but I'm just saying it's not like $400 a night unless you get a really sweet or something.
Penthouse at Resorts World.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to say I want the poker rate, and that means like you're going to go down and play poker so many hours.
But don't they
But
babysit
then,
you on
then
that?
they find out. Then afterwards they're like, you didn't show up at all. Oh, sorry.
But they don't start hounding you, Eric. Like as soon as you get there, like what time, Mr. Rao, are you going to be in the poker room? What time are you going to be
I
there?
only
What
did that
time are you going to
once.
be there?
Because the Win and that used to give us good deals for like $180.
That's really good.
Yeah,
For a hotel
the
stay
Win.
overnight.
the Win and Encore and stuff.
That's a great deal.
But my buddy, he plays poker.
Uh-huh.
Like we'll have our dinners with the group. Like at Nelson 10:30. He's like, all right, guys, see you
Gotta
later.
go.
Where are we going? Playing poker all night. And he'll just play in there because you got to play like 7 hours a day or something.
But do they have eyes
That
on
is
you
a
at all
job.
times?
I'm sure they have cameras everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And they got AI stuff, I bet.
They're like, this guy's not going to play poker. He's sitting at the pool drinking scotch.
No, I think that they'd pretty be on top of you. They'd move you out of that room if you didn't. If you didn't check in on that first day and play, or by the afternoon of the second day, they'd probably be like, if you're not going to play, you're out of that room.
There's a the Palm Casino in Vegas. I just saw on the news today. They're gonna have Uno.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be gambling.
A table game?
Yeah.
How do you
Uno?
gamble in Uno?
I don't know. Maybe they're just doing it for fun, trying to get people to.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't. I don't know what it is, but that'd be kind of
I
fun.
mean, what next?
That'd be
We've
great.
got solitaire night.
They have War.
War? Oh, that's just where the high card wins. You just
Yeah.
like flip a card,
There's no
flip a
skill
card.
for that.
No, it's just a
Yeah,
random
I'd be into that.
Yes,
luck.
but a lot of
Unless
people,
you counted cards, then you'd probably be able to.
But a lot of people are into that stuff, like simple things. They don't want to go to play craps because it's too intimidating.
I never understood craps.
Yeah.
Oh, craps is. You have to focus
pick
on
certain
part of
things.
the table, not all the table, because it's too overwhelming and it moves too fast. You can't play the whole table at the same time.
You pick certain things that
You got to pick
focus on.
certain things. And some people say, oh, that's the worst part of the table. And others say this is the best part of the table and blah, 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 blah. You could bet on it, on the roll being a hard 8 versus a regular 8.
I
A
say
hard
just
8 is
follow.
2 4s.
Follow somebody that's really on a hot streak. Whatever they do, just put money down and follow them.
Oh, yeah. I'll buy a scratch off after someone bought one at the gas station because I'm like, oh, that's good luck.
Ah,
But how?
has
You
it ever
never
worked
hear
out?
about.
And you win?
Do you ever work out 20 bucks, 30
It
bucks?
works out like 25, 75. I lose 75% of the
Okay, those are good odds.
Which, by the way, how much money goes uncounted? Can I tell you, I drove to Shreveport 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago, I drove to Shreveport. We got a scratcher on the way home. in Louisiana. We won $40 on it. We were so excited.
Nice.
But we didn't scratch it until we were in the car. So now we're like, okay, we'll just get it later. It still sits in the glove box
Oh, you couldn't-
because I
So
can't
is that-
cash it here.
Can you cash it
No, you
now
can't. I
if
asked.
you went to Louisiana?
Probably, I don't know, but I was so mad. I was like, damn it. We
Any
should just
listeners going to
scratch it
Louisiana
there.
next couple days? She'll give you a $10. For
Roula's got a scratcher.
My $40 scratcher
I'll
is
give
just
you
sitting there. Anyway, all right, coming up today on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, it's Tuesday, so revenge is happening after 7 o'clock. If you have gotten revenge on someone because they messed with you first, you're going to hear that at 7. At 8 o'clock, it's Try It Tuesday. Speaking of Europe, I brought snacks.
Yeah.
Savory and sweet and beer.
Oh.
Savory, sweet, and beer from Greece when I was there. And I hope they're appreciated because, man, that was a pain in the tail as a carry-on.
I'm
Can't
appreciative.
put snacks in your suitcase and
Especially
hope they
chips.
survive. Yeah, they were chips.
Oddly enough, a beer sounds good right now. I don't know why.
Chips.
This is kind of hot in here. I could go
Yeah,
for a beer.
it's stuffy.
Coming up next in Scoop, did Britney Spears become a mom for the third time? Well, according to her, yes, but we have questions, and we're going to cover that in Scoop. Here's your weather for today.
Okay, it's really going to be gorgeous. Early part of the day, sunshine, high around 93. A few clouds rolling in the afternoon, and then sunset should be sunny and clear skies again. Right now, 78 degrees and 6:15 on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Good morning from the Bell Furniture Unbeatable Prices Traffic Desk.
This is Celebrity Scoop.
On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's brought to you by Taquerias Arandas. All right, listen, there are some celebrities I'd started following, and then I just had to stop following them because their posts were too many, too much, and too ridiculous.
What was the content that was like getting you upset?
She's like, if you see the same person all the time just posting, I'm like, all right, I don't care about you that much. I'm going to mute you. Britney Spears, ever since the whole Free Britney thing, I had started following her for a little bit, and then I just had to jump off that bandwagon.
She's posting all the time?
She posts and like they don't make sense. And this latest one, you know, it's like, did Britney Spears adopt a baby girl or have a baby girl? No, we know she didn't have one because she clearly hasn't been pregnant in any of her posts. But I don't know who lives in her house with her, but she definitely has like that area in her house where she posts all her videos where she's dancing with the travertine floor and this huge mirror behind her.
I never thought I'd say I'm bored watching her dance in a bikini. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for 20-some years, we've seen her. or
Yeah, I
more
was
than
saying,
that,
like, if
28
in
years.
1999, if you had fast forwarded in a crystal ball to see 2025, what Britney's doing on something called social media, you'd be like, what the heck? So she's wearing this, like, pink onesie type thing. Not a onesie, like a pajama, but it's like a one-piece. This is not a swimsuit. I don't know what this is. Anyway, whatever. She's wearing black boots and she has a black hat, and she's doing all these dance moves. And in the post, it's really long. Like, the post is really long. And it says, I haven't worked out in years, so I put this little pink one piece on and played! Exclamation points. How are you beautiful people this morning? Question marks. I need coffee, and I want to let you guys know I adopted a beautiful baby girl with no emoji faces. Her name is Lennon London Spears with silly, like, the emoji where the tongue's hanging out and you're looking up. This is 30 seconds of my random silly workout. I hate working out, but 3 hours of my footage was stolen. All exclamation points.
What?
It kind of hurt my stomach to see it disappear because, well, I sweat my butt off and I had a white jacket on, exclamation points. Lennon today has on an adorable dress, and then she put a dress emoji, and then she put crying, really hard laughing emoji faces. And then she writes, it says, all in caps, I'm new here, so please stop talking trash, America. I've decided to move to Italy. Italian flag.
What? Is this baby like is it a
There's
cat?
no baby.
or
There's no
something?
baby.
Oh,
She's,
so it's like a
she's just
fictional-
randomly writing things on Instagram
Just
while
'cause
she
you-
dances.
Just because you want to move there doesn't mean you can go there. Like, you have to ask them, Italy, if I can move there. You can't just, as American, we can't just go places. Like, people just can't come here. You have to go through certain channels.
Yeah.
She's just saying crap.
I don't, who lives with Britney, guys? She's
Clearly enablers.
She just
stay
has,
away.
you could tell she just has her tripod because you see the leg of the tripod that she's dancing in front of, and it has a light. So she can set that up herself. She can post herself. But I just wonder, like, who's living in this giant house with her? With those travertine floors that we always see her dancing on and that giant mirror behind her. Who's in the house with her? Who's visiting her? I just, for a long time, we were very sympathetic to, like, the mental illness aspect of whatever Britney's going through. But does nobody care about her?
She just wants attention.
Stop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It is
I guess so.
addictive.
How old is she now? Like, what, 43?
43.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
And still behaving that way.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys that the other day I overheard a conversation, a very open conversation about a woman's boyfriend who just got back from Turkey and got his hair done.
Oh.
And, you know, we're just talking about countries, right? When we opened the show, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about how the state of Texas is bigger than most of Europe and like all of like Germany can fit inside Texas and France and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Turkey, I only know from you guys because you men in this room are obsessed with hair transplant lines.
This darn algorithm I get. For some reason, I'm back on them again yesterday. I got so many. There's this new program this new pill's coming out. It's in test phase in Germany. It's about to come out that will grow back hair and stuff. I'm like, what is this crap?
So
Turkey's everywhere.
Turkey is, I guess, the place for the hair transplant.
It's cheap.
And there's a story today about how good Brad Pitt looks promoting the F1 movie, and he's 61 years old. And so a Turkish plastic surgeon was consulted for, you know, they do that, right? If there's a celebrity and people think like Renee Zellweger, like, what's up with her face? They'll get a plastic surgeon who is a legit plastic surgeon, but not hers. Never connected to her, just to get the opinion of the doctor.
They'll look at it and they can tell what's been done.
And they can say, oh, this is what I think happened. So this Turkish plastic surgeon, you know, was consulted about Brad Pitt's face, not about his hair.
Oh.
Wondering if he got a facelift. He speculates in a post that Brad did do something to his face before filming the F1 movie. There had been speculation for a few years now, but Brad had never confirmed it. I don't think I'm paying that much attention.
You think he got like a filler or something?
No, this one was specifically about a facelift. But, you know, we were talking about how the new facelift, I guess, for Hollywood is not... Oh, God, I can't even talk about it because it grosses me out.
Oh, from the top,
However
they pull it
do
straight up?
Oh, God, makes my face itch.
Stitch them across the top of the
Makes
head?
my face itch talking about it. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway... So obviously you have to do something, but most times you don't hear men having to do as much as women because, you know, if you're 30 in Hollywood, you're playing the mom now.
Yeah, you're pretty much done.
If you're 35, you're the mom now. Over the plane ride on my vacation, you know, that told you that's when I watch movies. And I watched Anyone But You, the one with Glenn. I told you about this.
Oh, yeah, Glenn...
Campbell?
Not Campbell.
Powell.
There's two L's in both their names.
I was waiting for her to say it, right? Come on, man. I wanted to screw up again.
Powell.
I'm sorry.
And I mentioned how Dermot Mulroney plays the dad in this movie of Sydney Sweeney, and he was the love interest usually.
Yeah, but that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago, my best friend's wedding or whatever. And he looks pretty good. Still, Dermot Mulroney.
I always mix him up in Dylan McDermott. Which one?
Dylan McDermott was the one that was on the show The Practice.
Okay, that was Dylan McDermott.
He was also in Steel Magnolias. He was also in Runaway Jury. Dermot Mulroney was in My Best Friend's Wedding. He was in
the last Scream movie, the one in New York.
That guy. Yeah.
Okay.
He was the
and Anyone But You, he's the dad. So you don't really see a lot of those guys needing to get work because no matter what, those guys are going to get the roles.
I mean, it's normal out there. It's normal probably here in Houston for women.
Yeah. How often do you see like an older guy with a younger, beautiful girl?
Oh, no, but I'm talking about those guys get work in Hollywood, whether they did work on their faces
I think
or
they all
not.
do work. They all got to do it.
But some go overboard. When you look at people like the late Kenny Rogers or Wayne Newton, the
I
Vegas
think
guy,
Kenny Rogers in those days,
weird.
that was the
That was also
facelift
in the
that looked
70s.
weird. Yeah, that's
With
the
their
result
plastic
of when they got
surgery?
their
Yeah, the
plastic
surgery they have now is so,
cutting edge.
Yeah,
But they say the best plastic surgery is the kind where you can't tell they've had anything done.
I mean, look at 90% of Hollywood men, their hairlines over 30 or 40 are perfect.
Yeah.
But I will say
Except for
that
the guy from White Lotus.
Walter
Coggins.
Coggins.
Oh, I saw Walton Coggins.
Yeah.
I told y'all yesterday he was at the Acropolis.
Yeah,
He was on
I saw the
Instagram.
photo.
He's kind
And
of in
his
a
hairline-
hold pattern.
His kid has his same hairline.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he posted pictures at the Acropolis with his wife and child.
His kid's 14.
His kid's like, I think 20. And they look, I don't know. the
Similar.
hairline
But
is-
if you look at his big breakout role, it was on a show called The Shield with Michael Chiklis. And he had far less hair back then.
This
So
is
he
shorter.
couldn't go full hair then. To
He
do
said
the
it's
new
short.
roles.
You think it was just because it was shorter?
Yeah, now it's just longer, and he lets it hang over. the
Oh, okay.
sides.
You know, Eric, you and I probably have the same algorithm. The one I have fallen for is the one with Matthew McConaughey because he admits that he's had that
No, he
he
doesn't admit. He admits that
he's used this shampoo
Yeah.
called Spartan shampoo. Well, I
BS.
bought this
The
stuff
shampoo
That's BS.
saves.
because I wanted to keep my hair thick. And honestly, I don't know if it's in my head or psychosomatic, but I feel
Literally.
like my hair is thicker because I've been using this shampoo.
got news for you.
It's called the two.
Your eyes say otherwise.
No offense, man. I'm just saying. It's not bad. I'm just saying it looks the same as before. Yeah,
I know.
So funny.
I mean, because Matthew McConaughey's saying it grew in the front.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Yours is not growing in the
Part
No,
front.
that's
I
gone
got
is gone.
what is it called? The widow's peak.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm just saying, Matthew McConaughey's
like a vampire
He's trying
hairline.
to tell everyone that. It's like,
The straight hairline across the
it's-
way came from the shampoo.
it's like, look at the shiny object over here. I'm going to
yeah.
say I did this,
Yeah.
but really I did this.
Yeah,
Who
there's
cares?
no way.
Just admit it. Who cares?
All right, I'm posing a question for you coming up next. Do you have some sort of a jacket or hoodie in your car all the time? That is going to be part of How Houston Are You?
Yep.
Because in Houston, Texas, at least for girls, I feel like I always have to have something in my car because I'm going to freeze when I go inside for sure the store or Costco or whatever. I can't survive a grocery shopping trip unless I'm wearing long sleeves.
And I lived in Illinois. I
And I love it.
never saw anybody in the summertime bring a jacket with them.
I'm wearing one
to,
right now.
To lunch or dinner or shopping.
Right. So
or a
we're
movie.
We're like, oh, for sure, the movies. So how Houston are you? We'll go over some of the things that definitely make you Houston. You can add things to it, 37530. But my first submission is, or I submit first as a fact, you have a jacket or something in your car to keep you warm, just in case it's freezing inside. We'll go over how Houston we all are next on KRBE.
Good morning from the Bell Furniture. Unbeatable prices, traffic.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Wake up. It's KRBE and more of the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
How Houston are you? My first entry to this topic is I always have some sort of a jacket or a wrap in my car so that I know if I'm going to go to the grocery store or somewhere, even in a restaurant, I'm going to have it in case I'm cold. And I'm very hot natured. I hate being hot, but I love that Houston, Texas compensates indoors for the heat outdoors.
With
Because
the
not many
AC.
cities do.
Yeah.
True.
You know, you can go to other cities, they're just as hot as we are, and you're still boiling inside the restaurant or the store.
Yeah.
Here, it's like super ice cold,
Yeah, but I think this whole having the hoodie or the wrap and all that stuff, it's more of a girl thing.
I just feel like once you're hot and you go somewhere, you just can't get cold. It sucks. Like you go to places that are. What restaurant was I at? It just was miserable.
It was hot inside.
If it's
Oh
hot,
my
I'm
God,
out.
where was I? Like 3 or 4 days ago, I'm like, this is.
That'll ruin your dining
I
experience.
was in Galveston. I was at a place, and I liked the place a lot, but it was hot in there. I'm like, I had to drink so much.
But
And then
drinking doesn't that make you hotter?
water. I drink water.
Oh,
is what I'm
okay,
saying.
okay.
But then I had a bottle of wine, and it was room temperature wine. Like, I like a little bit.
And
yeah,
there, that means it was hot
So
wine.
you just feel like I'm like, oh, this is not refreshing. This is. Ugh.
Other things that are on the list, you have worn cowboy boots before to a formal event.
Yep. True.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah.
That's how Houston we are. Let's see. You have an easy tag in your car.
Of course.
That's very Houston.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know. Saves so much time.
Ahmad's like, stop looking at me, guys.
But
Yeah,
he just got a
sorry.
car, so, we give him
It's
grace.
just
Give me
it's
some time.
cost effective, Ahmad. It's cheaper for you in the long run having that easy tag.
Absolutely. And my mom is tired of getting the
Oh, the bill. Oh, the plea charges or the.
The title's under your
The
mom's name
fees?
still, so
it's
she's
in
getting
the
the fees.
old, it's in
Negative
the
money.
Yeah.
You are from Houston. If you know at least one curse word in Spanish. How Houston are you? You know at least one curse word in Spanish.
Everyone say your favorite 3, 2.
Ah, yeah.
Cannot. You are very Houston if you hold on. If you've been in a flood, of course, duh.
Yeah, we've all
I mean,
been
that's just
through
a
that,
regular Tuesday.
unfortunately.
Yep.
With rain.
Hurricanes.
If you have been on a cruise ship,
Yeah.
I have not. However, I have.
So easy. It's right there.
Oh, but Eric, I have a big announcement for you and Kevin. Kevin's not here yet, but
We'll be back
over the
tomorrow.
holiday, I had to go on a ferry from one Greek island to another, and I have not done that in 20
You
years.
took a car?
No, a ferry.
I know, but some ferries,
Oh
you
yeah.
pull
We
your car
drove
in.
the car onto the ferry.
That's
You
what I
park
was
it
wondering.
downstairs, and you walk upstairs, and this is a ferry, not a cruise ship. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, this is like a normal airport terminal. I feel like I'm in the middle of the airport. Like this is very. I'm not aware that we are on water. I'm not aware that we are moving.
I'm telling you, man.
And I go,
I'm gonna
this
take you.
this must be what they're talking about. Except it's way more stepped up on a
Spring
cruise
break.
ship.
Spring break. We're gonna go. We're gonna go on the Jubilee.
Thank
or
you so
one of
much
those
for paying
big
for that. Everybody got that? He's going to gift me a cruise for me and my whole family.
ones. You're gonna love it.
House
Sorry, I
Daddy's
thought, okay,
got
that's
some
cool.
money for us.
I'm not buying.
Other things, you are from Houston. If you've ever been to a wedding on a farm or a ranch,
Yeah.
I
it's
have.
true. It's true.
Or laid down on those what are those
Hay bale?
those flowers.
Oh, the blue
bonnets.
bonnets.
Yeah. Well, you got to put
You got
your
to watch
head.
for those snakes.
Both elbows have to be on the ground, holding up your head.
How Houston are you is the list. Another thing on the list that you have spent over 10 minutes in line either for a water slide or Killen's Barbecue.
Of course.
There is always a line at Killen's. I had to go to Pearland not too long ago to a T-Mobile store there, a specific T-Mobile store. I had to get something from a T-Mobile store in Pearland, and we passed Killen's Barbecue. And the T-Mobile store opened at 12 on a Sunday. It was 11:55, and when we walked by, we drove by Killen's, of course, the line was already around it. And I was like, man, I do love that Killen's.
I just don't like waiting in line. But they're all like that
I'm going to tell you about what's going down in H-Town. I'm going to tell you about a new exciting barbecue chain.
I think about trucks. Like yesterday when I was going to sign the paperwork in one of those big buildings, and I looked down to the left parking lot because it was lower, and I just saw like 20 F-150s, Dodge Rams, just everywhere. That's
Texas
like
If you got truck.
the state vehicle is a truck.
Another one says, you are a Houstonian if you've had pho. True.
Absolutely.
Pho is like the thing.
Yeah. I still haven't had it. I need to have it.
Love it.
I love it.
I need to go
love
with a mod so he can teach me the way.
Yeah, I'll take you to the good spot.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Last one to add on here. How Houston are you? You understand what people are saying when they ask you where the East Tex which way is the East Tex Freeway, or where's the Southwest Freeway?
The different
You're
names
Houston
for
if
59.
you know that, because
Yeah.
if you're a newbie, you're talking 59 South.
Yeah.
Southwest Freeway.
Like Northwest
But that's the name
freeways.
of it, and you wouldn't know that until after you, because it's very confusing. Is it Gulf Gate Freeway? No.
Gulf
East Tex Freeway, Gulf Freeway, Southwest Freeway. You got the Katy Freeway, which is I-10.
I just like
there's
how
a lot
we
of
have
names.
the loop and that. I love how we have
Yeah, the 610 loop.
Sam
A lot
used
of
to do
people.
it. There's ways. If you miss it, you'll find it. You'll somehow come around.
I think that's what people, when they come to visit Houston, they don't understand. 610 literally is a loop that goes completely around.
Loop 610. You just stay on that forever.
But I use
hey,
the
look,
numbers.
Kids, Big Ben,
you-
Parliament.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Do you guys?
There's Galleria. There's Waterwall.
Hey, y'all.
Do you often say, "Oh, I've got to take the East Tex Freeway"? I just say I've got to take 610 or 59
I-10
or
East.
45.
East Tex Freeway.
I don't
I-10
really
East.
say those names.
Right? Look, it says there's a crash blocking 2 lanes at I-10 East Freeway westbound at East Tex Freeway. But isn't I-10 East the East Tex Freeway?
I know,
That
it's
is a confusing
No,
headline.
at the East Tex Freeway.
Right, but look, I-10 East Freeway
It's
westbound
I-10
at East
heading
Tex
east,
Freeway.
and it's
But the East Tex Freeway is I-10 heading east.
Ooh, my head hurts.
Exactly, right?
That's a lot of cars. That's all I
got
see.
deep on that.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
okay. So you were just talking about
Was it brought to you
Killen's
by?
Barbecue. It's brought to you by Takis Fiber. Thank you, Eric. Earlier this year, a major player in Texas barbecue shared their plans to enter the Houston market, and they're bringing their Central Texas-style smoked meats and a boutique hotel to the Heights. And I'm talking about Terry Black's Barbecue. They're slated to break ground this
Black's
year.
Barbecue
It's
is
going to
coming
be
to
at
Houston.
1311 North Shepherd. Terry Black's Barbecue is one of the most popular barbecue joints in Austin. And Texas Monthly called it the most impressive barbecue chain in Texas. They received the Michelin Recognition Award in 2024. Construction on this restaurant is slated to begin next month with a June 2026 completion date. So
Okay,
listen
so
to
I'm
this.
confused, though. Okay,
This
sorry.
barbecue joint is it's going to cost $6.5 million to build, and the restaurant and the hotel will be on the same property, but they're going to operate separately in different buildings. So the Heights is going to get this boutique hotel and this awesome barbecue joint, Terry Black's Barbecue.
So Terry Black's and Black's is not the same then,
I don't think so.
because Black's Barbecue in Lockhart is like the thing. Like people go to Black's Barbecue in Lockhart.
They're different?
Black's Barbecue is the place where the man, the husband, said, "We don't need sauce for this barbecue." And his wife said after a while, everybody always comes here asking for the sauce, so let's just make one. He's like, no sauce for the barbecue. So she created the sauce. It's on the side. That's the thing about Black's Barbecue. So Terry Black's Barbecue. What's the difference there? I don't know. They're in Austin.
Yeah.
So not the Lockhart Black's Barbecue. Terry Black is an Austin original.
Cousin.
I don't know. Are they related? I'm wondering.
I have no idea if they're related, but Texas barbecue, it's more like smoked meats, and we put our sauce on the side.
Isn't Pinkerton's Barbecue? Aren't they opening a new one in 59 where 59 Diner used to be?
Really?
I
Are
haven't
they?
been out there to see.
Right there, the Whataburger over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they're tearing that down and making it. It's like, man, tons of places are coming.
Can't go
Building
wrong
up.
putting up a barbecue joint in Houston. I mean, that's just money well spent if you're investing.
Oh,
So-
hold on. I have a little update, Ryan. It says here, Terry Black's Barbecue, when they opened, they called it Black's Barbecue in Austin. But a cease and desist letter from Kent Black Terry's brother led to the name change to Terry Black's Barbecue. So you cannot.
So they're related.
So they're related.
So I guess they're related, but you cannot. Yeah, because it says Terry Black's Barbecue Austin by Terry Black and his sons Michael and Mark. Anyway, there's a whole story. So yes, there's a difference.
So
Yeah,
same
black
family.
on black crime.
What was that?
Nothing. Keep going.
God.
Moving along. That's a dad joke.
Yeah,
even
it made me say it.
That's not even a
say
dad
that.
joke. That's not even a dad joke anyone's allowed to say, but you, Ahmad.
Yeah, I know. I had to seize the moment.
I'm laughing with you.
You know what? I don't want to follow that. Let's just move on to revenge. It's coming up.
Oh, I'm a
If
little
somebody
unhinged
messed with
today.
you and you got them back and they don't know how you got them back, you're about to reveal it, that's when you come to us for revenge. But why do I want barbecue right now? Now I'm craving barbecue. Revenge is next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.